the eyes of the blind and unplug the ears of the deaf.
And the lame will leap like a deer, and those who cannot speak will sing for joy.
Isaiah's prophecy, but could it be in our lifetime, Joseph?
Well, it has to happen in somebody's lifetime, Nick. Why not ours?
Who do you think he is?
A carpenter who continues to fulfill every prophecy written about the Messiah.
So many years within these walls, I've studied our laws night and day. My life was planned, my path was known. No doubt or fear stood in my way. But I can't believe what I've seen. How could this peasant heal the blind? Now I'm the one groping in the dark. Do I seek what I'm afraid to find? Is this real, what I've seen? Is this man the promised king? Is my world closing in around me? Am I trapped in these walls? Am I deaf to his call? Am I the blind man? Am I the blind man? Jesus.
Nicodemus.
No one can do what you've done unless God is with him.
I do what my Father tells me to do, just like it's done in heaven.
Your father? You're just the son of a carpenter from Nazareth, aren't you?
Not entirely. Nicodemus, tell me, what do you want?
I want to see heaven.
You can. But first you must be born again.
Well, how can a grown man like me be born again?
You feel that? You can hear the wind rustling through the trees. You don't know where it's coming from or where it's going. That's how the Spirit of God is. People can only reproduce human life, but the Spirit of God gives birth to spiritual life. You are already born in the flesh, Nicodemus, but in order to see heaven, you must be born again in God's Spirit.
But I've done everything required by the law of Moses. I fear God. I've been a student of the Scriptures since I was a child.
Salvation doesn't come from anything you do. It only comes from what you believe.
Well, then help me understand.
God loves the world, Nicodemus, and he wants his children back. All of them.
Even those who have not obeyed his laws? God is holy. He condemns sin.
You're right. He does. So there must be a sacrifice to pay for man's sin, once and for all.
There is no Passover lamb able to cover man's sin once and for all. A sacrifice like that would have to be perfect, like God himself. Like God himself.
Nicodemus, why are you out here?
Fresh air.
It is rather stuffy in there.
Well, we've already met with the Roman commander and never planned to trap this Nazarene. It seems this Jesus has been causing trouble all over Israel.
We are meeting again in a few minutes at synagogue. We can't expect you to be there.
Yes, of course. We must stop this radical.
Agreed.
And we will. passion fails to bring me peace. How can I stay? How could I leave? Is this real? What I've seen? Is this man the promised king? Is my world closing in around me? Am I trapped in these walls? Am I deaf to its call? Am I the blind man? Am I the blind man? Am I the blind